Juan Nicasio is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Standing in, number 47, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 47.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones, but I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Well hit to right, but foul. The next 0-2 is a slider that backs up for a ball. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. 1-2, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's set. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Nicasio, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Caleb Smith will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
And now Bryce Harper. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 52 for him thus far, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. Left center, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. But the fight and strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. He's set and the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Austin Dean. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and he is in there.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Standing in now, number 48, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 homers and 32 driven in. Oh, and he misses it. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that brings in Yadiel Rivera, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Got him to go down swinging there. Yadiel Rivera goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Phillies on top, 2-1. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, number 73. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Juan Nicasio. That's popped up out toward short right field. Rivera backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Dean ranging back to the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The second baseman.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Harper hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4. Digging in to try it again. Number 47. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Anderson swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. A base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Hoskins, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he got him swinging. Corey Dickerson becomes out number 2 this inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he sets him down 44. Swinging. Jorge Alfaro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Austin Dean, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. They trail it 4-1. Now at the plate, number 73. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 73.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Now
yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Juan Nicasio, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies down in order as they hold on to a... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Rivera playing here in his age 26 season. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 31. Caleb.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Caleb Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
And low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hard on the ground towards short. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 4-1. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hernandez.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Line drive, base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 64 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 64.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 1. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Now batter.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Hoskins will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
The center fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Fly ball right down the line and left. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-2. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number 73.
At the plate, number 73. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Under it is the center fielder. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Hit in the air to shallow center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Austin Dean. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Stepping into the box, number 48. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. They trail it 4-1. Logan Morrison is up off the benches. He'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Logan Morrison.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison, giving him an even 150 as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Gene Segura will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Line toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Segura on at first. Nobody out. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He showed us why he's considered one of the league's most dangerous bats with a homer earlier today.
In today's game, to finish in the top 5 in any category, you're doing something. We're playing amongst the best athletes that have ever graced the diamond, and he shows us every day why at any moment he's capable of changing the scoreboard.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 17,
Into the box now,
Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 1. Jake Arrieta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49, Jake.
Digging in, Yelio Rivera. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Martin Prado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped straight up. Hernandez calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 47.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 47. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Hit hard to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35.
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Cooper is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. Philadelphia's on top, 5-1. Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. His history with Jake Arrieta has been very good. 8 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman.
A reminder, while we have a chance, we'll have post-game highlights from Philadelphia immediately following the conclusion of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive here, too.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Garrett Cooper comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-2 delivery. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.